Welcome to Part 5 of the CSDE Needs Assessment Toolkit, Determine the Next Steps for Improvement. This toolkit is designed to guide districts and schools through the process of deeply examining evidence to determine the priority concerns, understand the contributing factors, and uncover root causes. The use of this toolkit can help your team align the work to the needs of your community and leverage the strengths of your organization in order to support equitable outcomes for students.
In this video, we will look more closely at Step 5, Determine Next Steps for Improvement. To determine the needs of your learning community, your team has gathered and analyzed evidence to determine the priority concerns and contributing factors. You examined more closely these contributing factors to determine a root cause so that it can be addressed and improve student outcomes. Step 5, Determine Next Steps, provides resources to support the team as they brainstorm effective interventions to address root causes.
In this video, we will highlight resources from the Connecticut State Department of Education that provide a list of leading practices that research suggests will lead to improved student outcomes. We will examine a chart that can be used to align next steps to a root cause, corresponding evidence, and a priority indicator. Finally, we will share a driver diagram which may help the team start with the root cause and plan backward to ensure the next step will impact outcomes and address the priority indicator.
The Connecticut State Department of Education Evidence-Based Practice Guides are a collection of leading practices that research suggests will increase the likelihood of improved student outcomes. These practices are aligned to local, state, and federal long-term education goals and based on the available field of research in education. These guides are intended to inform school and district decision-making regarding instructional and student support programming in order to optimize the use of resources. When the research-based practices are coupled with evidence-based priorities and root causes, improvement efforts will positively impact student outcomes.
Brainstorming next steps to address root causes is a chart to put together and align the evidence and data to priority indicators and root causes. The next step should give the team a general direction of action that will address the root cause. Through your strategic plan or improvement plan, you will fully develop the map, including the path, who is responsible for the work, how the work will be monitored, and adjustments made. Start with the root cause identified in step 4. Provide the data and evidence identified in step 1 that corresponds to the root cause. Next, priority indicators are the categories being addressed. For those using this tool as a part of your work with SIG or Commissioners Network, please identify the corresponding indicator from the TACO framework. With the root cause in mind, brainstorm a broad action step to address this root cause. Consider how you might leverage the strengths of the school or district to address the needs and maximize the impact for improvement. You will note that we have included the categories for sorting the needs and root causes for your organization. When professional learning, additional personnel, or additional collaboration time are needed, these root causes will go under talent. Academics addresses needs such as curriculum and resources for teaching and instruction. Climate and culture might include the need for PBIS, addressing chronic absenteeism, or family engagement. Operations addresses challenges such as scheduling to provide time for teacher collaboration and additional minutes in math or extended school day to meet the needs of students. The next step should give the team a general direction of action that will address the root cause. Through your strategic plan or improvement plan, you will fully develop the map, including the path, who is responsible for the work, how the work will be monitored, and the adjustments made.
The driver diagram is an additional tool included in the toolkit for the teams to use to ensure that the action plan or the steps addresses the goal or the challenge. The goal or aim of the diagram is the challenge to be addressed. For example, at Best Ever Middle School, the goal may be to reduce suspensions and expulsions. A root cause was determined to be that students are unsupervised in hallways when classes change. The secondary drivers are the where or the what. What processes are in place that contribute to the primary driver? Many students in the hallway at one time and students needing access to lockers because they have many books to carry for class might be the secondary driver. Also, limited staff is available to supervise. Next, the team considers the action steps. What can be done to address the drivers and consequently achieve the aim or the goal by addressing the challenge? You will notice there's a two-way arrow at the bottom. The goal should directly connect to the primary drivers and secondary drivers, leading to action steps that address these drivers. When the action steps address the secondary and primary drivers, the implementation or the action steps should help the organization to reach its goal. Another root cause for high suspension rates and expulsions was found to be a lack of school-wide behavior norms. The team will want to choose next steps based on addressing a root cause that can be effectively addressed and expected to have a significant impact on student success.
We began this process asking the question, how can we ensure that the work we will do will positively impact student learning and outcomes? This toolkit offers a process to create a roadmap that is ready to inform a continuous improvement plan, including selecting strategies, action planning, monitoring for outcomes and fidelity, evaluating, and reflecting to determine the next steps. Aligned to the needs assessment and root cause analysis, brainstorming next steps to address root causes will lead to actions that are purposeful and designed to meet the needs of the organization in order to positively impact student learning and outcomes. Use this needs assessment and root cause analysis to inform the planning and actions taken in the cycle for continuous improvement.
In this video, we focused on determining the next steps for improvement. We began by looking at evidence-based strategies that research tells us will positively impact student outcomes. We looked at tools included in the kit to assist the team in aligning next steps to the evidence and root causes. We reviewed how this work fits into the bigger picture of developing a strategic plan. Now it's time to take action by creating an improvement plan that is aligned to the deepest needs of your organization, that builds on strengths, and that will positively impact student outcomes and your learning community.